You talk to UConn fans, you would think that they've been good and held back by the American the last few years. They haven't been good. Like, they were not a good basketball team for years. And yes, go ahead, fire off 2014. I totally get it. You were still a 7 seed that won the NCAA tournament. It's not like you guys were great. You got hot for 6 games. Ever since then, like, they've been bad. They haven't even been average. They've been a bad basketball program. Obviously, the Kevin Ollie, gets fired. They bring in Dan Hurley. Everyone agrees that's a smart hire. He's recruiting well. But it's not like they were good last year, right? Like, they have pieces, and we'll get into that later on. You now move from the American, which is not a better basketball conference than the Big East. They're stepping up in class, right? I don't think that's a hot take. Everyone agrees the Big East is better than the American, except for Cincinnati fans. The Big East is better than the American. And everyone's just like, oh, this is a top 20 team. This is a top 25 team. This is UConn's year. Like, they're going to be a 3 seed. No, like, that's the biggest question mark is what happens if UConn struggles this year, right? What if UConn wins? They're playing 20 regular conference games, right? What if they win? What if they go 8-12? What if they miss the NCAA tournament? What if they sneak in as like a first 4 team? Are UConn fans still going to be like psyched to be in the Big East? I'm sure they will, but like the expectations of UConn versus the reality of the situation and stepping up and into this Big East, which we'll get into in tiers and all that, of a lot of decent teams, which UConn kind of falls a line in based on what they have. That's the biggest question mark is what does UConn do in the Big East?